invasion angle.
In the famous words of John Cena, boobies. And I think that's the perfect way to start.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's the name of the episode.
Hey, boobies.
Boobies.
Let the boobies hit the floor. All right. Well, we're back. Episode 2. Back in the hizzle. And yeah, a lot of shit's happened since last week. I guess we can start where we started last week. Pepsi Phillip.
Definitely.
He
He did a lot this week.
Yeah, he had a busy week, Pepsi Phil. He showed up to SmackDown for his first appearance in years.
He missed his flight.
Did he?
That
Oh,
that
for
was like
NXT, yeah.
That was like the joke, I guess.
Yeah, for Deadline the next day. Yeah, he's a comedian. Classic Pepsi Phil.
Dude,
But
where did he come up with that?
I don't know, but maybe the
Probably
Jerky Boys are.
his funny friend Colt Cabana probably helped him out.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That's where he gets all of his best stuff from.
Exactly.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
I'd say this is a better appearance than when he appeared on Raw, though. You know, we got to see him.
Yeah,
with
they gave
Cody.
him time. They gave him time this time.
Yeah, as he said, no one can cut my mic because I'm at the top of the hour. And yeah, it was good. I mean, he kind of just, went through all the possibilities. I think that's what's excited people so much is like him just saying like, oh, what if I fight this guy? What if I fight that guy? And like just kind of running through the list of a lot of top guys in WWE too. And yeah, it was cool. A lot of people were like, oh, this is the promo of the year. I'm like, it was a good promo. It was not the promo of the year. Like he's just getting the wheels turning, honestly. Like he just touched on things a little bit. And I'm glad he sent some fire at Tony. Because I was expecting him to say something about it at some point. I feel like it was over the head of a lot of people in the WWE crowd though, because there wasn't like much of a reaction. Like I didn't hear just because I was expecting like, oh shit, oh holy shit, but it was just like
I think it just shows
like, what?
It just shows like the disconnect between WWE fans and then wrestling fans, I guess.
Yeah,
they're just so locked into that program. I guess they don't.
Yeah, and like they've never seen an episode of AEW, so it was funny because like he's talking about the fight backstage, and people were just
not
like,
even
what?
Dude, not even that. Like, just go on Twitter. Like, you don't even have to watch AEW to know what happened.
You would think.
I don't know,
but people are just very tribalistic for sure, and it's
they like what they like, and nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, which is cool, but it's just like, and then you kind of, you can get into the hater type stuff too. That's why I like Impact TNA fans that are just for Impact and TNA and hate WWE and AEW. There's not a lot of them, but I dig them.
It's pretty cool. It's a cool hill to die on, at least.
Yeah, it is. It'd be even cooler if you hop on the NWA hill.
Nah, MLW.
Yeah, MLW.
Everyone's making fun of Tommy Dreamer because he like won. I think he won like I could be wrong. He won, I think, the digital media championship at the last Impact interview on Saturday.
Yeah,
and they keep calling him Tyrus, and I was like, it kind of checks out.
Yeah, I mean, at least he can. I mean, he's good for hardcore matches still, Yeah, and getting nude on the Edge and Christian show, that was great. He would just always show up in like a G-string for whatever reason. I feel like people need to put those vids up when they do the social media posts.
Yeah, that's gonna be the tits and ass of TNA.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I want to see from Tony. Is Edge and Christian, what is it called? Show of awesomeness, something like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I guess they'll be able to do that when Christian becomes less of a sick fuck, and they can like, because eventually they have to team up. Down the road, they're gonna do their matches against each other, and then, eventually his little, we were talking about that last week, like the whole foreshadowing, like the Judgment Day thing is gonna happen to Christian, and I think Edge he'll be there for him to save him. As we're all edging super hard
as we edge toward this conclusion.
Yeah, because the tag team division AEW, as with WWE right now is pretty dull, honestly. I feel like they've hit a little bit of a rut.
Dude, it's like saying like both companies have just cool ass tag teams. It's just like not a lot's going on.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
I
like the
like the
like
yeah.
like not this is like technically it's not the tag team division, but like the last time you saw like the trios champs, the claim was like they got beat down before Full Gear, and they've been gone since then.
Yeah,
Like,
and
where,
I think
where have
most
they been?
yeah, and we're like the 6-man ROH champs like
Yeah, that's true.
once in a blue moon.
I don't even know who that is. Is that the Bucks still, or is that, or did they go back to the
I
embassy?
think it went back to Cage and the
Brian.
boys.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't really remember when that happened either, to tell you the truth. But I saw Brian Cage with
I don't
the
know.
title on him, unless that was an old graphic, but it was for
No, I think you're
an
right.
upcoming match.
I think it's back on Cage and Khan. I think his name is, and
Yeah,
Toalona.
which is crazy because we
Toa
all watch
Leona.
that
Yeah.
product so much, and like I hit a Ring of Honor
Mhm.
a good amount, and yeah, I was just like, how did that even get past me? And that's like
Well, that's what's
I don't
going on
know,
in Ring of Honor.
yeah,
It's like all the belts are kind of like tied up, besides like the women's championship, which is like the only actual good feud anyway. Like
it really
like
is the
the
best
world
thing they've
champ,
got going on.
the world
Yeah.
champ's tied up with the Continental Classic. The
Yeah,
ROH
which
belts
made
are tied
me
up with
upset,
MJF.
man. Yeah, I thought like because Eddie Kingston, I was just like, oh, this is awesome. Like, and he cut
Mhm.
a promo saying what we kind of all thought would happen is, yeah, the champ's going to be defending it on the show and blah blah blah. I'm not going to be one of those champs that
Mhm.
doesn't show up to Ring of Honor, and then that's exactly what it became, which is fine. I love Eddie on
Mhm.
in the Continental Classic and
Yeah.
on
Mhm.
AWTV, but like, yeah, it's
Mhm.
the Ring of Honor is like basically all those titles have just been used as like props for getting people over
Yeah, and
and
the
on AWTV.
the TV championship is still vacant since Samoa Joe just like I guess just dropped it. I remember whatever he did.
Yeah, which that kind of like sucked because it's like, I don't know, he wins and then he just shits on the title, which I get
Mhm.
him not
Well, he had it for 500 days. It's just you
yeah.
couldn't have him lose right before he's going into the AEW World Championship
Yeah, with
program.
MJF, yeah, which I
Yeah,
agreed with. Like, you can't have him lose, but might as well keep the title on him. Like, why not?
yeah, they
You
still haven't done
know?
anything with it. I think there is a match at the pay per view this weekend for it.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, so I think they're doing something, but I don't.
I think there is something going on because they were doing like matches to see who would be in that match. I think there's like a few people in it
Mhm.
for the title, but
I could look it up, but go ahead.
yeah, the women's title has been without a doubt the coolest feud they've got going.
Yeah, they've been
Athena's
building that
apparently
story the
injured
whole year.
too,
You said
which I
broken
wish she
nose.
didn't
Okay.
disclose because I mean I feel like we knew Billy's gonna win, but like that
Mhm.
makes it a little more obvious. And I was happy to see Billy over the weekend, yeah, on her
Where'd you
birthday.
where was she at? What indie?
Action Wrestling. Yeah,
Where
they're
that where was that at? Where was
Bangers
that at?
4. It was in Tyrone, Georgia. It was like
Okay.
it's like I don't know, 35 minutes
Mhm.
under Atlanta. But it was awesome because like I even though I had looked at the match card, I forgot she was there, and then I got there and like she came out. I was like, oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
And she did an intergender match, which was cool, and she won,
Who
kicked
was
some ass.
who was it?
Um, I'm a dick for not remembering his name right now because I've seen him wrestle before. Um,
I'm still
he
trying to
wrestled a
find
few
that.
times. He's actually really good, a really great technical wrestler.
Mhm.
And he wears a soccer jersey the whole time, and everyone calls out like, "Why are you wearing a soccer jersey?" And he's like,
Dude,
"What?
Samoa
You've never been here before?" And
You're
yeah,
does
supposed
does
to know why he
yeah.
wears the soccer
Does
jersey.
yeah,
does anyone
it's
know
his
what
thing.
this pay-per-view's called? It's not Super Card of Honor.
No, it's
I'm
is it
trying
Oh,
to
Final Battle.
okay,
Final
Final Battle.
Battle? Yeah,
I'm trying to look it up the card.
Well,
yeah.
so one match I think that is cool on it is, Ethan Page versus Tony Nese.
Yeah, I saw he actually cut like a really good promo for that. Honestly, it's a fun card.
No, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
You have Keith Lee against the other guy that was
Shane
in that
Taylor.
group. Yeah, yeah.
I've seen him before at Indy. He's great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Shane Taylor was cool.
Willie Mack was fantastic against Wardlow, even though, Wardlow's matches, they're pretty limited for him.
It
Not
sucks
to
too
hate
because
on Wardlow.
I don't think it's Wardlow's fault because he can really go. Like he showed that he can. It's like it's a thing of like being a big man and them want to just like limit him because like as a
Yeah,
big man you don't need to do the flips, but he can do the flips, which is like that's what like I think WWE did wrong with like Keith Lee. Was like Keith Lee can do all these like cool moves that like a big man can't do,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
they just and WWE said no, you're not doing that.
yeah. Vince
And
always
that's
limited a lot of his
that's
big
yeah, but
guys.
that's kind of what's going on with Wardlow. Like
Yeah,
they're
because
not.
his
He can do
swanton
all that
bomb is
shit. Too.
fire,
Yeah,
dude. He can do a whisper in the wind. Like he's amazing. And I don't know.
I
I hope they get Wardlow's run right this time
mhm,
because he was so fucking over, and then wins the
yeah,
TNT title, and it was just they couldn't like
yeah.
Tony is such a good booker, but I feel
He's
like his issue is like making feuds for champions
he's
besides the
great.
heavyweight title.
Yeah, he's great at booking like let's say Hangman's championship run. He's great at booking the win, like getting there. But once he gets there, like he gets like he's not great at booking the next feuds. Like
Yeah,
Same with like Thunder Rosa. Like her getting there to win that championship was like a great little feud. But once she won it, it was just like they did nothing with it. Like
yeah, and they just and it fucking pisses me off whether it's the women's TBS title or the
mhm.
AEW title. Like it's just like the same, it's like the same game over and over. It's like level one, all
Yeah.
right, like Nyla Rose, all right, let's bring in fucking, the Serena Deeb's coming back, so
Mhm.
which is cool.
This.
Apparently,
I found the match for the ROH World Television Championship. It's
is
a
Dalton Castle in it?
yeah survival of the fittest finals match. And it's Dalton Castle versus Commander versus Kyle Fletcher versus Lee Johnson versus Lee Moriarty versus to be announced.
Okay, that's dope.
It
Yeah,
might have
I knew
yeah.
Dalton, but he's been cutting great promos for Ring
Dude,
of Honor. Like,
Dalton's phenomenal.
yeah, and he's fucking hilarious. And then the FTR and
Yeah,
Mark against the BCC boys is gonna be fire.
it's Claudio Danielson and Mox. No Yuta.
It
Maybe,
seems like Yuta and Hook are starting to have like a feud.
Well, Yuta's the he's the pure champion right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
ROH pure.
well,
I don't think he
he
has a
just
match yet though.
challenged. He just challenged
he
Hook.
challenged,
I don't know
yeah,
if it was for his belt, but he said something. I want FTW
yeah, they
rules.
challenged him to a match for FTW rules, but I don't
Yeah.
think they said for either belt. And then there's people online saying
Yeah,
like, oh, like maybe they'll merge the belts, and it's like that would make no
No,
sense.
no, they're not gonna.
yeah.
They're like complete opposites of each other, as like as far as the belts
Doesn't make any.
stand for.
Yeah, the FTR is like a renegade belt that's not recognized by any promotion.
Yeah,
Why would Taz let that like be merged with like
yeah,
a pure rules belt?
I think it
yeah.
makes sense though because
Could it make a more opposite belt
I
though?
think,
Pure
yeah, I
rules
yeah,
think
like fuck the world.
exactly.
yeah.
Like
Well, yeah, that's why the feud will be cool because they'll do.
mhm,
It seems like an FTW type match first, and then they'll do a pure rules
mhm.
match, and Yuta might get the win in that.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
there's some cool polarity.
yeah,
Yeah,
it'll let Hook shine like the pure rules match.
dude, Hook's another guy. Like I think about like he was so fucking over, and not that he isn't
Mhm.
anymore, but it was insane. And then like they kind of like, all right, let's calm it down, like because he,
He,
you
I
know,
mean, to be fair, he needed polish. He still does. I mean,
no, he did.
all his matches have been on TV.
Yeah.
He's like one of those wrestlers right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or like the you know what I mean? So it's like
Like
kind of hard
Logan
to throw
Paul.
like a big belt on him. Dude,
Yeah, he's got to
I
do
saw
like
one
spot
yeah.
matches. Yeah, he's not calling anything in the ring,
I
but
saw a hilarious Logan Paul headline. It was like Logan Paul says he's the best US champ in a while. And like for Logan Paul to be like what like he's such a cocky dude.
yeah,
It's such a funny humble thing for him to say. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He's like he didn't say like the last like 10, 15 years. There you go. He didn't say like all the time. He's like, yeah, just in a little bit. I've been the best one.
just in like the past like month.
Yeah, I was like, all right, this guy's kind of like this guy now.
Yeah. He's like I'm glad he like went back to being a heel because it was weird.
Mhm,
Well, I mean, it was really fucking cool when we went to SummerSlam last year, and
mhm.
I don't know, one of the coolest live experiences like seeing someone booed so much on their way out, and then going from all boos to this guy fucking sucks to like everyone going insane because he was just,
Mhm.
he's got to do like spot matches, but hits them on point, like
Mhm.
all his spots he has to do, and the U.S. title match was great. He saved Rey Mysterio from a possible injury,
Mhm.
and yeah, I gotta.
What a guy.
That's why AEW needs Jake Paul. You know.
I don't, I don't know about all that.
XPW
Yeah,
needs Jake
XP.
Paul.
Yeah,
He would
Yeah,
kill it.
he can take on the Soul Taker.
All right, next topic is the Continental Collision Tournament.
classic.
Continental Classic.
Get
What
the
is it
fuck
called?
out of here, Jason.
What's
Continental
it called?
Classic tourney.
What's
Continental
it called?
But
Classic.
there was some great shit on Collision, and one of those things is Andrade El Idolo getting the dub on the American
Mhm.
Dragon.
For
Yeah, I
sure.
wonder.
Yeah.
Like, say our prediction's still right. Like, say it's still gonna be Eddie versus Danielson in the semis.
Yeah.
That means that Eddie has to beat Andrade, though.
Yeah, and I think he
You know what I mean?
will. Yeah, I think he's
Mhm.
going to, and that's
Mhm.
probably why he got the W because it's like
That's a
they're
big
trying to
W. Yeah.
Tony's trying to figure out how to keep all these guys happy in this
Mhm.
tournament, and it's like, yeah, you're not going to make it Andrade, but
Mhm.
one of your win like because he beat Garcia, which
Mhm.
I figured he would, but you're not going to get, but you're going to be the only person that beats Brian Danielson
Mhm.
during the group stage, so that's
Yes,
big. That's getting you over.
especially in a
Yeah.
tournament where you have to win clean. Like, there's no outside
Yeah,
interference or anything.
yeah. It was like the Jay Lethal versus Moxley match. We knew Moxley was going to
Mhm.
win, and like Lethal was just keep him happy. They're like, all right, he's going to not only do the paradigm shift move, but he's
Mhm.
also gonna choke you out and hit you with a pile driver, and it's going to take extra. It's going to take that much more to defeat you. So you can see like them Tony placating to try to
Mhm.
like, and I just think Mark
Yeah.
Briscoe doesn't give a fuck. He's just down.
Well, and it makes
Mhm.
sense from a narrative perspective too,
Yeah,
because it's earned. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, and it builds up everyone. Hurts no one. Anyway.
yeah. It hurts nobody.
It builds the economy.
It builds the roster because there might be a split eventually with Collision and Dynamite, which people keep saying, and like
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I mean, I think that's like the TNT title is like keeps getting pushed up with Edge and
Mhm.
Christian, so I think you can make that the Collision title. I mean, they had it pretty much set up pretty pro with CM Punk before he left, having turning to the X title and being the real world champ. Like I
Mhm.
was like, all right, cool. Now we got two heavyweight titles. He's a Collision guy. Let Max kill it on Dynamite, and it
Mhm.
was like kind of perfect. But
The
and also
rosters were
speaking
kind
of
of the
Samoa
rosters.
Joe,
Yeah, good.
yeah, his last loss was to CM Punk. That was
It's
probably his
true.
only loss in like I don't know 500
Well,
days.
he
I
lost
think
to
he's
MJ. He
lost.
lost to MJF too, didn't he?
Did maybe he did? Did he? Well, I
I think he
remember
did. This is
he
isn't
lost
this
to
is
Darby in January
he lost to
when
Darby.
he
That's because didn't it? This is Samoa Joe's rematch, isn't it? This is how
yeah,
he's
I think
getting
you're
another
right.
match. I think so. He did lose to
Yeah,
MJF.
yeah. So I think yeah,
Yeah, and he lost to Darby, but then won it back. I think from
yeah. That
Darby.
was like a quick change of
It was
title yeah,
dude,
last
Darby.
January.
Darby had a like 5 match run of that reign, and all those matches fucking ruled.
Dude, I know. I wish that rain lasted a little bit longer. Honestly, it kind
Mhm.
of
Well,
kind of hurt my feelings.
they did that with like a couple things because they like I don't know. They would be like, he's the I don't know if it was him or Sammy Guevara they did that with, but they're like, he's the first person to hold it twice or whatever.
No, yeah, because
Like
Cody
they've
won it a
done
second
that.
time. So
Yeah,
like
there
they
you
literally had
go.
Sammy like win it. I think
Sammy won
Sammy's
it.
won it three times,
Sammy,
right?
but I think Cody's won it 3 times too.
Did he? Okay, yeah. It was
He
something like that
he
where they had Guevara like tie Sammy right away so
yeah,
he can
because
like erase Cody.
Cody won it initially, and then Cody lost it to Brody Lee, then won it back from Brody Lee, and then lost it to
Yeah.
Darby, and then I think he won it from either Sammy or Scorpio Sky,
Yeah.
and
And
then he
then
lost it
he
again to Sammy or Scorpio Sky.
yeah, and then he got squashed by Malachi Black and then got his win back in a good match and all the AW fans turned on him. Started booing him and said, "You
What?
fucking suck, Cody.
That's
We
because
don't want to see you against Anthony Go. We don't
that's because
care."
Cody set the table on fire and then fell into it himself in that one
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, which was
Is
awesome,
that what
It was
ruined
honestly.
it
cool.
for
It was just
everyone?
he just overshot it. I don't know
It
if that's
literally
what it
my
was.
back was burning from it. Like I felt like my
Yeah.
lower back being burned by
Mhm.
that metal from the
It was
table.
it was disgusting. You could like see it like on
Yeah.
his back burning still.
Yeah, I think Brandy was like she put a little too much lighter fluid on that table. I was
That was
watching
like
that spot again and I was
yeah,
like, I don't know if you needed that
that
much.
was like her return, I think, after like having a kid.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she came out and just it was cool. Andrade was just like it was kind of weird because like Andrade didn't hit the table at all,
Yeah, it was all
and it was
Cody.
just all Cody. And like the
But then
table was too
Andrade,
close, first of all, to
yeah.
like the corner of the ring, and
Mhm.
then Cody pins him, and it's just like, yeah, that move definitely hurt Andrade, but like it probably hurt you even more.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I blame Vicky Guerrero. So
Yeah.
Yeah, she's to blame. I think she's the reason why things went south with Punk, I gotta say.
me too.
Yeah.
She wasn't there, but that's probably why.
That's exactly why.
She was the mediator.
Where were you?
Yeah.
She
Exactly.
was where?
She was the mediator between the two groups.
um, I don't. Did you guys see Swerve's promo he did after the Mark Briscoe match? They showed it on like Collision.
Did I?
I popped.
I
I don't
didn't.
know if you remember, but it
I
was
think
pretty good.
yeah.
He was like saying, "This right now is my moment," saying stuff like that. Think back on this moment, shit
Yeah.
like that. And I don't know. I feel like if he's not gonna win the Continental Classic, then they gotta at least push him pretty hard moving forward.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I would in a perfect world, I'd love to see him win the Continental Classic, Swerve. Honestly, like
Yeah.
it's one of those things where like you got to be able to change booking sometimes when like so you
Mhm.
see how over somebody is, but he
Unless
could
he's a,
also
if
yeah.
he's a devil.
I mean, hey, I'd be
Mhm.
cool with
That's
that,
even cooler.
but it didn't look like Swerve's ass. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
true. I talked
Because
to
that's all we can
Triple
go off of his butts.
I talked to
And
Triple H, who has his ass on file.
yeah, Triple
Yeah.
H definitely
Tri-
knows, and it's
Trips
fucked
told me
up. And
that
he's
wasn't
like,
him.
yeah, you gotta like, I gotta respect that Triple H isn't outing the devil.
You guys ever hear of I can't remember her name, but she was like the plaster caster of the 70s and she would
Mhm.
do plaster molds of like all the rock stars'
Yeah,
penises.
all the ones he like hooked up with.
Plaster
Yeah,
Patty or something.
Oh,
She has
I've
something
heard of this.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling that
That's
when
Trips.
when you go when you come up, yeah, Triple H, he's like, I need a cast of their ass, and that's
yeah.
how we know if they're getting over.
That's how the Heat started with him and Punk because Punk wouldn't plaster his ass for him. But then
Mm.
finally he called Trips up like a couple weeks for Survivor Series. Says,
Mhm.
listen, dude, go to your front door. I sent something overnight, and it was his ass plastered.
Nah, it was a 3D model of it.
Yeah,
3D generated.
They're stepping it up. Yeah.
yeah. Everyone speaking of that, everyone like popped for like it was on when CM Punk did like his Raw thing and brought up like AJ Lee,
Mhm.
and it was funny because they're like, oh, he's gonna come back, and it's like another disconnect between WWE and AEW audiences because when he came back to AEW, he brought her up too and did the same thing and said, "I love you, babe,"
Yeah,
and
she was I think she left already. She was like doing some sort of like management position in like Women of Wrestling, I think it's called.
yeah, she was in
Wow.
WoW, right?
But
Yeah,
I think she left. I think that's over.
dude, it would be great if she like did some writing and production end for like the women's division in WWE,
Mhm.
which honestly,
Yeah.
it's division's been pretty solid. Um, the tag titles are for the women's division WWE have kind of been
I don't
because
who
you
holds
got
them.
Chelsea Green and Piper, but like
Oh, okay.
there's no other real teams. You know what I mean? They're starting to try to build some with
There's that
Maxine Dupree
yeah.
and what's her name?
Oh, Ivy Nile.
Yep, Ivy
Mhm.
Nile.
Well, they have what's her face too? The Casey Catanzaro and Katana Chance. Is that her name?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah. They
two,
had
the
them.
two. Yeah,
Yeah, they beat Natty and I can't compute who Natty was with.
Natty has like 8 different like partners like every time she faces for that belt, and then they
Yeah,
always they always lose.
yeah.
I
I'm
think
glad
she won
everyone's.
once,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. She's gotten the tag titles. I mean,
Mhm.
Natty like she goes through like you gotta hand it to her because like any like new talent that's coming in up from NXT or coming in, like they
Mhm.
always have her go through Natty first because she knows how to work matches well and put people over and have a good match. But like
It is kind of
in
like the
that,
Nia Jax thing, where like
yeah, but
you
in
win the
that
belt, you
time
verse
though
Nia
too,
Jax. You win
yeah,
the belt,
like
you verse Natty.
she
Mhm.
just Natty takes so many stiff shots because she's working with like
Mhm.
younger wrestlers and stuff, and it's definitely not easy.
She's used to it though. I mean, she's in
Yeah.
the Hart family.
Yep. She's a double heart,
She can
dude.
take it, yeah.
Yeah. She's the Neidhart and the Heart blood all
Mhm.
rolled up into one.
I don't know if this might be fake news right here, but I'm pretty sure like she is tied with Kane for like the most losses or something.
I
That
could
would
see that.
make sense. She's been
But
there
you
so
know,
long.
yeah, you need people that are gonna be
Mhm.
that workhorse.
Yeah, they had Kane jobbing out for such a long time. Poor guy.
And same with the house shows too. I mean, you don't see it all on TV. Like they could be losing 7 times a week, and you have no idea.
No, I know, I know.
Like,
That's looking at the at like cage match and you're like going through all the
mhm.
different shit. It's crazy. It's like, oh yeah, it's like Cody, he's got his 100th match tonight, but I don't know, you've
How
probably
many went
seen
on
like
TV? Yeah.
25 of them,
If that.
which is commendable doing all those live
Mhm.
shows. And because I don't doing a live show, like it has to be you want to put on a show, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I also don't want to get fucking injured
Dude,
off TV
I was at a
because that's like the worst, dude. Like injuries,
uh
like at a live show, like that has to fucking
I was at a
kill
live
you.
show in I think it was like summer 2018, and it's like right after Hardy came back. Jeff Hardy came back for I don't know what he was out for, but whatever. And like he put on like Twitter or whatever, like a week before this, he was like, "I'm not doing swanton bombs at house shows anymore because I don't want to hurt myself." Like he comes, he's like the first match, and the first thing he does is a swanton bomb. I'm like, ah. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
and
guess
then
he was just feeling it, dude.
yeah, well, you know what? He better not be tweeting anything like that now because Principal PC Principal Danielson will fucking spank him.
My boy.
I know, dude.
He
I'm so
he
happy.
beat
Like,
the allegations though. The fine allegations. He made a joke about it, tweeting about it.
wait, who?
Danielson.
Oh,
I can look.
Danielson.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Continue though. I'll find it.
But yeah, I mean, I'm happy. Like, I posted about that on
Mhm.
social media, and people were like, "Oh yeah, you fucking hate." It. I was just like, "No." I was like, "Read what I'm saying. Like, this is good. Like, there needs to be fucking
Mhm.
stability backstage, and there has to be an authority figure that because they do respect him because he's a wrestler too. I think that's what like
Mhm.
works for Triple H is like he's an authority figure, but they have a lot of respect because he's been in the ring and done his thing too and understands on their end what it's like. So like there's that, mutual respect there. And like, yeah, it's not going to make him the most popular sometimes, but someone's got
Yeah.
to do it because Tony wants to be people's BFFs too much,
Mhm.
which is cool. He's a nice, awesome boss to have, but you need to have that dude that lays down the
Mhm.
law and
He.
people are going to listen to because it's the wild fucking West, which was working for a while until it didn't.
Yeah, they just got so many wrestlers on the roster. I think that's why I kind of stopped working.
Yeah. And it's
But
everyone just going all
he
different directions. And
he tweeted on
yeah.
December 8th. It was like he was promoting the Garcia match. He said, "If you don't watch AEW Rampage tonight at 10 p.m., I'm going to fine every single one of you."
Fickle, fickle.
So I guess, yeah, I don't know if he's actually finding people, but I think he's definitely
Yeah. He's
at
just
least
like the
like
head of the
disciplining. Yeah,
yeah, the
Yeah.
disciplinary board or whatever, which is basically just like another way to say wrestler's court,
yeah.
where you can actually be fined money though, which there has to be some rules, because
There's
the thing
definitely
is
rules.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, with that huge roster, like there is no way like Tony tries his best, but there is no fucking way you can keep everybody happy. You know, like it's everyone has creative freedom with a lot of their promos and on social media and the stuff they do. But at the same time, it's like when someone's, killing it and, there's a heel that has a lot of heat and like, you got to take advantage of those things that people that's over. You can't just, be like, oh, well, I promised this guy this. Like, you got to go with what's happening and kind of stay in the moment. And that's why, like, going back to the Continental Classic, like, I would be completely fine with Swerve winning it, but and Mox would have to put him over, right?
He's in that league.
Which I think Mox would in the semis,
Mox
but
1,000% put him over.
yeah, Mox has been awesome with that. Yeah, Mox
Mhm.
doesn't give a shit. He just wants to wrestle and do his thing. And yeah, his interview with Bleacher Report was fucking really cool. A lot of good shit from that. And
And
yeah, Mox is like,
he was hitting
Danielson's like the dad now, and Mox is the
yeah.
cool uncle.
Mox was hitting the gas in the one music video. You see that clip?
No.
Dude,
Oh
I
yeah,
sent
yeah,
it. I
yeah,
sent it.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was like a month
yeah.
or two ago.
Yeah, yeah. When he's like on the sidewalk or whatever
He
outside, and he
was like
just
jogging, I guess, through Cincinnati, and someone was
yeah.
filming a music video, and they let him hit the joint.
Yeah, it's good, man. Let's stay away from the booze and rip some J's,
It's true. The Budweiser Zero.
Yeah.
He was
It's
average. I think he like either he was advertising or he was making his own like non-alcoholic beer or some shit.
dude, it's a good market to hop into now,
Hmm.
especially with like all wrestlers want to make either energy drinks or their own
Hmm.
tequila or beers and stuff. Like
Hmm.
make some non-alcohol
Dude,
beers
Hulk
because
Hogan, he made the vape, dude. What are you talking about?
yeah, dude, that's
Hulk
why
Hogan
I
and Tyson.
appreciate that.
Does Flair have a? Oh no, Flair has a weed. I feel like he has a vape too, though,
He
right?
probably does.
I think he's like oil cartridges
Like a
in
weed
the
vape.
weed,
Yeah,
yeah, in the weed worlds. And which is cool. I love that for Flair.
I love Woo Energy. I drink it.
I haven't seen one yet in stores. Where do
I
you
don't
buy
know
that?
where it's
Where
Yeah,
the
available.
fuck do you
I
get it?
don't know where you can find
I'll
it.
look it up. But go ahead.
Yeah, we're find a Woo Energy like near
It
you.
looks.
It's gonna be in Secaucus at some bodega.
Let's see.
But
Near me.
it was funny though, because like Tony, he doesn't want to comment about CM Punk, but like he commented about like Ric Flair saying like I don't pay him anything. Like he basically pays me
Hmm.
to be on here because like Woo Energy and stuff like that is paying AEW to put his sponsorship up and stuff, which is cool.
And this might be loaded to say, but it seems like they've kind of downgraded how much they're showing the Woo Energy. Because like now that there's the Here Comes the Boom pack or whatever for Fight Forever, they're putting that on the thing, and then on the mat we just got Woo Energy now.
Yeah.
On Dynamite, it wasn't in the background again.
I know
It
that
was.
was just
They
on
switch back and
Collision.
forth. I think
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
collision.
no,
Yeah,
you're right.
Dynamite had it on. Yeah, because Woo Energy is probably paying a lot. I'm
I
sure it's
don't.
like a bigger company too he's working with.
I don't think you can find it in stores.
It just doesn't exist.
I think it's only no. I think you can only buy it online.
Which who's gonna? I mean, I don't know
I
who's
don't know,
gonna do
dude.
that.
People do that.
They're all
People
$10
are
off right now.
insane.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have to order some Woo Energy, and for the next podcast, we can try it out and we can taste test it.
Yeah, and I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
turn mine into a Woo Loco because I'm gonna spike it and put some fucking
Yeah,
And
put some
it's
NyQuil.
20 bucks for a 6 pack and then
yeah,
shipping as well.
that's when the helicopters come out. So you got to be
Okay, let's
careful.
not get into it.
That's a lot, bro. 20
The
bucks and
equivalent
shipping for
of
6
a
drinks.
Yeah, it is a lot because I was thinking about
Fucking
ordering
crazy.
the new holiday fruit punch from Dwana Claus.
Hmm.
Have you seen that? The new Zoa energy
Nah,
drinks. Yeah, The Rock's
Dwayne Claus.
he calls himself Dwanta Claus.
Dwanta Claus.
Yeah,
that's
Okay.
Dwanta
disgusting.
Claus, and he's on it, and it actually have an image of him on it, which is cool. I mean, the
Hmm.
other Zoas are great. I love the Zoas.
I did
I still
enjoy
have
it.
never had one.
And they're awesome
They got 'em at
because
Walmart.
yeah, they got them Wally World, and they're the cheapest energy drinks besides like the scary
Dude,
ones that make your pee pee burn after you
I'm
drink it. But
I'm a
like,
I'm a Maverick, bro. I'm drinking
I mean,
Prime.
Prime's my favorite dog.
Prime's cheap too,
Prime.
bro.
Prime,
Prime's $3.
yeah. Zoa is $2.08.
You know what?
Like to, I guess, to compete.
I'm a rock guy now.
Yeah, dude. The
I did it for the
You,
people.
you
I
got my
did it
vote,
for the Zoa.
bro. Jason,
Yeah.
you would like the Woo Energy because it's a mushroom blend.
Hell
Ooh.
yeah.
So you got like the reishi mushrooms. How do you say
It's
that?
sparkling
Rikishi, I
sparkling
think is
The
how you.
Rokishi mushroom.
Yeah, it's
sparkling
not
mushroom
reishi.
Yeah,
elixir.
Rikishi mushrooms.
that
It's
sounds
a
good.
turkey
But yeah,
trail,
we're gonna have to
maitake,
start taste
chaga,
testing for sure.
and red rishi.
Um,
Taki?
No,
I love
chaga.
Takis.
yeah, Taki flavored energy drinks. Why
That's
haven't they
definitely
done it yet? I'm
that,
waiting.
that definitely
How come
exists.
Taki doesn't get like a wrestler to promote their stuff? Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
know Slim Jim is Macho Man and stuff, but I think it would be funny if Taki to get like,
EC3.
yeah, exactly. To have EC3, which he just wrestled over the weekend and defended the NWA title. I think he won a title for Devotion Wrestling, which is in Salt Lake City, Utah area, which is cool because I've been like that was kind of the first promotion, only promotion I know about in Utah. So what was cool about it is they rent out an old abandoned Bed Bath and Beyond, and
Wow.
they set it up. It's fucking great.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because like I mean, commercial spaces in general aren't necessary as much anymore. Either
Mhm.
cheap or no one wants to buy them up or use them because online sales it makes up for such a high percentage of
Yeah.
current day
Well,
consumerism.
I've seen videos of people do like hardcore punk shows and like a Denny's and shit.
Yeah,
So like
Yeah,
I would
what the
love to
fuck is
see.
up, Denny's?
There you go.
Yeah,
Exactly. I would love to see a local indie promotion try to get real on some hash browns, you know?
I don't
yeah,
know. I think the ceiling's just like slightly too small.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
It'd have to be a no ring
Yeah.
yeah.
ballroom brawl.
Yeah, I want to do a death match in a White Castle for sure.
Because the
All
Boston
right, we're gonna have to
market.
switch.
Okay.
It's about to die.
My camera lost battery like 28 minutes in. I just switched it though, so there's gonna be like a missing of my footage
All right.
for
We'll
like
figure it
a
out.
minute and a half. All right,
I'm gonna
send me the
stop
link.
recording and I'll send you the link.
Word.
So it didn't make us wait.
The same
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
When you take like Benadryl or
Yeah, Benadryl. Yeah, it can cause dementia and shit.
All right, Nick. I gotta read the ad real quick.
A quick word from our sponsor this week.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find it.
They're gonna be pissed that you're stalling.
I know.
Yeah,
They're
this
not gonna
doesn't
let us.
count.
They're not gonna
So
sponsor
I'll
us
say it
again.
again. Yeah, so let's get a little quick word from our sponsor.
Um,
Do it again. Do it again, John.
Yeah, let's get a little quick word from our sponsor. Take a little break ski.
are you a wrestler trying to wind down and find some relief? Is it hard to take time off your taxing workhorse schedule? Come on down to Corny's Horny Cuck Tub. At Corny's Horny Cuck Tub, we will offer you the opportunity of a lifetime to be in the stinkiest hot dog water to ever burn your nostrils. Imagine the smelliest indie show in the world, and then put that scent in a microwave full of poo poo. Enter blissful nirvana as you enjoy a long and steamy night of soaking in the rich Louisville filth. As Corny and his wife massage your cares away, and maybe you'll even have a couple Heine on the pole matches too. If if you're lucky, Corny might even show you the famous banana video. So come on down to Corny's Horny Cuck Tub. Disclaimer: we're not responsible for the weird shit Corny may or may not do. Side effects of Corny's Horny Cuck Tub include itching, burning, stinking, whack wrestling opinions, smelly loins, and having an interesting sex life.
Yeah, and be
Yeah.
sure to put the promo code banana in for your banana invasion angle to get your 10% off.
Dude,
Which is, I think it's great.
how much are they paying us for
And
this?
and
They're paying us in opportunities.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna be headlining the
Cornhole Mania? Yeah. Cornhole Mania, baby.
Cornhole Mania.
But yeah, for all the corny fans, I listen to Jim Cornette too. Okay, he has his place in the wrestling world, and we fuck with corny. All right, we just he puts out some comedy and shots at people, so
I wouldn't say
that's why we said, hey, let's get him as a sponsor. You know, it's not enough to be a fan. Let's get him to sponsor us. And he listened to the first episode last week, and he said, yeah, I think
listen.
so. I
don't
like you guys.
I don't stand by Jim, but that money is good, So I'm gonna read the ad. I'm gonna get it out there,
Yeah.
And I think that this service could be used by people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's only good on Dark Side of the Ring.
Dude,
There you
he's
go.
a
When
fucking
he's
legend on
when
Dark
he's
Side of the Ring.
providing historical facts.
Yeah.
He's wrestling's greatest archivist.
Mhm.
Is that how you say the word?
Yeah, that's it.
Archivist?
Archivist.
The archivist. He's
that's
the
it.
architect.
That's my
Yeah.
gimmick.
No, he's a genius, and he's got the greatest catchphrases of all time because his memory is pro, and he's remembered like every single catchphrase of like every wrestler or promoter he's come across, and like yeah. But
So do I.
that's
Just
enough
like
of kissing his ass.
it's-
He's already our sponsor. All right, we love you, Corny. Just
I can name the most obscure gimmicks you could even think of. You got
Go ahead.
fucking. All right, you got
Ice Hole?
Ice Hole. His gimmick. He's Ice Samurai, and then you got Tim Theory. He is Canadian, and his
He dropped that
catchphrase.
gimmick.
It doesn't matter. I'll never forget his catchphrase. That's what's up, yo.
oh, that's dope. Yeah, is it what he dropped? So what gimmick is he back to? The
He's just a
idiot
dude.
gimmick or?
I think he just like dropped being a Canadian hockey player. He's just like a
He's
dude.
Yeah, he's doing like the rapper gimmick, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
He's a juggalo. He's got a juggalo gimmick, and he's got like a 6-pack type vibe. You know what I mean?
He does P90X.
He's a
so
G,
he
dude.
fucking rules.
Yeah, he scared us though.
I
but he's
can't
a
hate
G.
on P90X.
I love Tim.
Hell
Theory.
no. Yeah,
So-
Tim Theory for life, dude.
Yeah,
I
that's
still-
what's up, yo. No
I still-
ham sandwiches.
Yeah, we need the Tim and Austin Theory match already. It's been too long. Trips, if you're listening, give it to us. Give me what I want now.
I'm pissed he never got on AEW Dark at all.
Dude, you would think he would get on AEW Dark or have an ROH appearance.
He has the connections. Like there was ECPW guys there.
Yeah.
And at the time, Sonny Kiss was still in the company, who was part of the ECPW roster.
Yeah.
And Sonny Kiss is cool with Tim Theory too. So like,
I miss Sunny Kiss.
Well, you had
And-
Kenny Bangle come on, right?
yeah, and you had the cowboy guy, Big Cal Stevens, but he changed his gimmick.
Yeah.
He's I don't know what his new name is, but
He had a few appearances on
Steven
Dark, right?
Stetson or something.
yeah, Steven Stetson. But yeah, he left ECPW. He does a lot of stuff at like Wrestling Open in like Massachusetts and stuff like that.
Okay. Dude, Mass is an awesome wrestling scene. I've
Dude,
only
Beyond Wrestling looks
seen
so
an
cool.
AEW show there, but
Mhm.
great crowd, and I see so much stuff of their indie scene, and it's popping.
Beyond
They know what's good
Wrestling
about wrestling.
looks
Yeah.
really fucking cool. And like Wrestling Open, which I think is like a sister product of Beyond Wrestling, that looks fucking cool too.
Yeah. Dude, I was blown out that the action wrestling event I went to was dope. It was the first because they do like a invasion angle with Southern Honor Wrestling, and they do a lot of they've been doing a lot of Adam Priest versus Cruel, and yeah, it was crazy. Like Alex Kane, it was like the main event, 3 different champs and the MLW champion. I thought Priest would probably keep the title, Cruel would win, and yeah, Alex Kane now, so he's got the MLW title and he's got the action title, and he's
Shit.
repping action wrestling now, so I'll be hitting that shit up for sure.
Yeah, I've seen him a few times. He's really good.
Yeah,
He was at
he
that-
is a
that-
suplex machine, which
Was
isn't
it-
his name. It's
wasn't he
suplex
at-
something, right?
H2O.
Suplex Assassin.
Yep, that's it.
Got it.
Yep.
Wasn't
Wasn't he at
No, the
the
show we went to.
IWTV?
No, the when I came down to Georgia, was the Teddy Long promotion.
Devil came down.
Was
Georgia.
Alex Kane there? He
I don't
might
know.
have been. That was That was main event wrestling in
Yeah. Lovejoy.
Lovejoy. Yeah.
Yeah, which is now defunct, but
Really?
Jonathan
Yeah.
Gresham. Gresham was
Yeah.
doing a
You can't.
district. He
You
was
can't bring
doing.
this
Yeah.
news on me, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, dude. It happens.
Yeah,
Um,
they said
Let's see if I can
basically
find that card
after you
online.
came and you didn't come up. Yeah, they're like after Chris didn't show up to any more shows, like let's fucking tear it down. We
I
fucked
might be
up.
wrong. They might still do stuff, but
No, they have. I mean, according to the social media, like yeah, main event wrestling and district wrestling also something we were checking out, which is really cool because it's in a nightclub, which was such a fucking cool setup for a show, like having the balcony wrap around and stuff, and it
And
was cool beans.
Do you know who was running that? Was Diamond Sheik.
Yeah,
So he was getting tons of people from like the Nightmare Factory and stuff.
yeah, it was great, and yeah, Diamond Sheik's the man. He's got one of the coolest titles for sure. That Diamond title is fucking sick.
Was main event run by Gresham, or wasn't it like run by that
I think
ex
he just
WWE
showed up.
referee?
Yeah,
I think it was
I think it was with the what's his name, the ex
Knox.
no the ex WWE referee and Teddy Long was heavily involved, but I don't think he wasn't like running it. He was just being there like on air GM, I believe.
Mhm.
I can't remember.
But
his
yeah, what the
name.
fuck? Yeah,
It's not Kyoto.
No,
I'm gonna find it.
he's an Attitude Era.
Chris is gonna find it. He's entering the Matrix.
Yeah,
Jamie, look it up.
Jamie, can you just pull it up real quick? Can you just pull it up real quick?
I'm surprised that Britt Baker hasn't done like a joke where she turns to Jamie Hayter and she goes, "Jamie, can you just put it up for me real quick?"
Yeah. Is Britt like injured or something? Like what's going on with her?
She's a devil, dude. Clearly.
I wish she was a devil, but that's definitely not her butt.
Well, they're using Warlow as the body double for her.
Yeah, they
well,
match the boot to Wardlow or something.
yeah. It'd be cool. Like I don't know. I'm trying to. It's just like I really hope they don't go the route of Roddy, the fucking Kingdom, and then it didn't look like Adam Cole. The guy was way too tall. Like for
Mhm.
Adam Cole, I feel like
You guys are noticing that they're bringing Hangman into this story.
which is good because I think they need to have like a battle where because Hangman made a great point and a good plot point. It's just like, yeah, MJF, like every single time someone's attacked, it's like someone that's going up against you. How convenient.
You might wonder why I brought up how Hangman's been brought into the story. And then also you'll notice the Bucks have gone off of the air. What's going on? They're taking a little time. Please respect their privacy.
Yeah, I like how Brandon Cutler's the one that posted that.
What am I getting at? Is this all preposterous, or are we gonna have the Bucks? And then who is the other person I was talking about? Oh, Hangman.
It would be cool if Kenny was the devil.
I'm not saying Hangman is the devil. I'm saying the fact that he's involved in the devil story, maybe the Bucks will come in.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's
I like what you're saying, but
yeah, Tony should just make a
so.
fake CM Punk, kind of how like in the New Generation era, how they had the fake Razor Ramon and the fake Diesel.
Fake CM Punk.
And Danhausen would be the best to do it, honestly. I don't know why he hasn't let Danhausen just like at least make a joke about it and like people kind of get over it a little bit more.
They teased Danhausen turning heel against Orange Cassidy. I think it was last Rampage or last Collision.
Dude, Evil Hausen's the man, and he starts making his face paint like scary as fuck, and
it'd be cool. I want to see him like actually put on a match and not like a tag team or a 3-man or something.
Dude, because he is a good wrestler. Like when he started before he got that injury, they started building it up, and like they're kind of like making it seem like he might become super evil too, and they're finally letting him do some matches, and he looked great. And then
he poured teeth on,
got fucking
someone.
hurt. Yeah, the teeth gimmick is fucking sick.
Dude, I'm scrambling on the internet trying to find this guy's name.
Yeah,
who the fuck owned this short-lived indie promotion?
It's like
Mew.
Who,
His main event wrestling.
Dude, it was Mewtwo all along.
Yeah,
it was Giovanni from Team Rocket.
So
here's a picture of him.
That's it.
I can't, dude. I don't fucking know.
That looks like
It's not showing up
that
for
looks like
us.
the mystery wrestler.
No, that's vacant, dude.
It's
Here, can you see
vacant.
it? Can you see
Oh,
it,
there it
Cody?
is. Okay, yeah, that is him. That is him.
Who
Doesn't
is
he have a
that?
son? Does he have a son that wrestles? Maybe.
No, all right, we'll figure it out.
Oh,
But
weird.
we should hop
So,
on and so talk a little talk a
wait,
little about the
just to
NXT
confirm,
deadline.
Alex Kane was at that show,
He was? Okay,
Hell
cool.
yeah.
and
Yeah, I
also
felt like he was.
also the guy who teams with Iron Savages, like the other dude who's in that group now.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
was also at that show.
Dude, and someone else was at that show, but that I love,
Like
and I wish that he would
Spiral?
get on ROH's Spiral, dude.
Yeah.
Spiral.
Spiral stole the show for me that night.
Spiral is insane.
And if you guys don't know Spiral, fucking check him out.
If you don't know
What?
Spiral, take some DMT and stare at a bunch of crazy pictures of
Boy.
geometry, and then
Yeah, and then you'll watch your life spiral down a fucking hole.
you'll see his highlights from his matches.
Yeah.
Is really what you're gonna see.
I'm gonna find
But,
this guy's name.
Yeah, hopping on NXT real quick. I don't know what you guys saw, but I watched the whole premium live event, and overall I'd say it was solid. I give it like it was kind of like Survivor Series War Games where the two gimmick matches were fucking awesome. The Iron Challenge, the Iron Survival matches. Really cool idea. How they have like 5 people and people come out like a certain amount at a time, and then each pin is a point, and then whoever has the most points at the end of 25 minutes wins. And it was fucking awesome. The girls match slapped, but then the guys match was fucking next level. I can't say enough about it. And Trick ended up getting the win, which was cool because it was a crazy ending, but it's like legitimately 25 minutes of just nonstop insane shit and just awesome spots. And the guys were nice and crisp. They were fucking crisp in the ring, and Trick got his W, which leads me to think, I mean, Trick is against, so he's the number 1 contender, and he's facing Dragunov at New Year's Evil to end the year, NXT's last event of the year. And he's so over. It'd be cool if Trick won, and Dragunov kind of makes his way to the main roster to finally set up him versus Gunta at WrestleMania, because that's the big thing too. It's just like who's gonna dethrone Gunther. Dragunov, I think, is, I mean, they've had so much bangers in the past. I don't know if you saw a couple of matches they had while NXT UK, I believe, and in NXT, but I know
Yeah,
NXT
it was
UK, and like
it was definitely UK. He was there.
yeah,
He
they
took the
did
belt off.
amazing
He
shit.
took the belt off him
and
when he was Walter.
yeah, that's right. That's right. And so I think he'd be a great guy to take it off. I mean, obviously, there's also, they did foreshadow this at Royal Rumble last year, was Gunther and Brock Lesnar, which I think at WrestleMania would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. We're
I think,
Brock's been
'cause
hanging out at home, so
yeah, they say he's gonna come back January, which is awesome. I don't know. I think Paul Heyman should just have the Paul Heyman guys stable.
what, Punk? Bring back Curtis Axel.
Yeah, bring back Curtis Axel, please. Bring back Ryback too. We need Rybaxel back.
Oh, you're right.
Rybaxel.
Bring back
Dude,
the
if he-
Funkasaurus.
If Ryback came back in the Rumble, like that'd be so cool. I don't care what anyone says.
If he came back in the Rumble and especially squared off with CM Punk,
Dude,
that'd
they
be
do a thing,
awesome.
like will it, like if CM Punk is like the first entrance, and then the second entrance, the second guy is Ryback.
Dude, people would go insane. That'd be the best way to bring him back. And
Or like you have CM Punk be like the 29th entrant, and like somehow CM Punk gets rid of everyone in the ring, and there's just one man left, and it's the 30th guy is Ryback.
yeah, feed me.
Or what? Or
The
what
whole
if-
audience's brains would explode.
Or what if CM Punk is the 30th entrant, and they make Ryback the 31st entrant?
Yeah, and they
In
said,
an unprecedented move, they have a 31 man.
It's never happened before.
well, they had the remember the
They had a 40 man.
remember, yeah, the 40 man in Saudi Arabia or whatever, the greatest
That
royal,
was a
or was
that was
that
a
in Australia?
that was a 50 man.
Oh, that
But
was a 50 man. That's right.
they also had
Yeah,
a 40 man.
for one of the years, right? They did a
Yeah,
special
I
40
don't
man,
know what
which
year
I
it was,
like,
but
dude. Because the thing is with the Royal Rumble is you have all the great storylines are intertwining and stuff that
Mhm.
have led up to that, and then I love bringing in the fucking legends and having the fans
the,
love
ro-
that shit. That's
the
why I hope they bring
roster
Ken
the
Shamrock
roster
out.
is so big that like you could
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, dude, it would be great, honestly.
I'm trying to understand if you think CM Punk's gonna make it to win the Royal Rumble. I know this is far ahead, or if Cody would. I mean, that's kind of what their little segment they spoke about. He was
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah,
Just to confirm, 2011 was the 40 man Rumble where Alberto Del Rio won.
yeah. Alberto.
And that's all that we'll
Everyone
say
wants
about
him
that.
back, right?
Alberto Del
That's all we
Rio.
got to say about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think anyone wants him back.
I feel like Alberto Del Rio is like he's like an evil EC3.
He's a Bond villain, dude.
He definitely is. He's got some Javier Bardem to him for sure.
Oh, did we talk about the U.S. title tournament? I don't think we did.
We
No,
talked
but
about
we are
Logan Paul
now.
for 5 seconds, I think.
We were talking on NXT a little bit. And yeah, nothing but fire. And CM Punk did show up, and it's exactly what I thought it'd be. He came out,
Just
cut
a
a
crowd
promo. He's
pleaser,
doing
yeah.
his reunion tour. Him and Sean had a little cute moment in the ring, and he came out wearing a Bret Hart sweatshirt, which was funny. And
Do you
Sean's
see
like, "Oh, you
the
really got to watch that? Wear that?"
did you see the photos from the hard, like the opposite of the hard cam side?
No,
CM Punk had his little pinky up Shawn Michaels' butt.
that made dude.
I
I
imagine he's like,
hell is frozen over, dude. But they used to work so much. Like they worked together a lot. Like CM Punk did a lot of angles with like DX when they were both
he kind of
faces
has
at the same time.
yeah, but he's kind of has the same like career path of Shawn Michaels.
Dude, I was thinking about that so much. Like, because Sean had one of his best runs when he
When he came
kind of
back in
came back
08,
and he was in
yeah.
his 40s, right?
hmm Yeah, but
And
that was because of drugs and alcohol,
yeah,
not
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, he was like, I think he came back and he was like in his late 30s. Well, he had the back problem too. He had to get like
Mhm.
surgery on and shit.
Well, he became a
And
born again.
yeah, he was born again, dude. He
I'm waiting for
didn't.
CM Punk to be
Yeah,
born
but
again.
yeah, right. He's got to shave his head, dude, and do the gimmick again.
Nah, I'm gonna abort him before he gets born again. Brr,
All
brr,
right.
brr.
We are
Nah.
a
Yeah.
yeah.
So what is going on with the U.S. title picture?
So the US title tournament. Well, first of all, they announced Sean did last night. They like posted it to I don't know NXT.com, but like I ran to see the video pop up on like Twitter or something or X. Sorry, it's CM Punk owns Twitter now. It's X, but yeah, he did his little promo. He's just like there was a long line outside my door of a lot of stars that wanted to be in this tournament and be the mystery guy. And he's like, but the top of that list was Carmelo Hayes. So which
Mhm.
is cool as fuck. So it's gonna be Carmelo next Friday against Grayson Waller.
Which he's gonna do the job for Carmelo because they're not
He's
gonna,
got it, dude. Or I mean, because
I mean, he's already over in his own capacity, I think.
yeah,
Who,
and
Mello?
he beat
No,
Lexus King on the
yeah.
NXT Deadline pay-per-view, which was a solid match. It was nothing to call home about, but it was solid.
He was
You
getting
know,
mad that
yeah,
he's like please stop calling yourself Lex offenders.
yeah, dude, I love that. Yeah, I'm a Lex offender, right? I don't. Everyone wants to be fucking jerks about the McDonald's beard and shit like that. Chill out, okay?
That's a
But
Burger
that's the
King
point.
beard. He's
That's
the
the
king,
point. He's
bro.
trying to be like a heel sick fuck and be annoying as fuck,
Yeah,
Just how
he's
Austin
abrasive.
Theory. Yeah.
Well, then you also have Lashley, and is
Yeah.
it so? Are they gonna end it in like a fatal four way? They're ending it like
No, it's just like a
one
regular
on
full
one.
tournament. Yeah, it'll be one
Okay,
on one. It's basically, yeah, they're just like, all right, AEW's doing the Continental Classic.
So then
We'll show
that-
you what we got, guys.
So then it's gonna be Lashley versus Escobar.
yeah.
And then on the other side, it's Hayes and Waller. And then the other part of that bracket is Owens versus what's his name?
I thought Owens is injured.
Austin Theory.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess he's, I guess he broke the metacarpal, but he just taped it up. That's sort of like I figure everyone's like, oh, he's gonna be out so long. I was like, dude, he's a sick fuck, dude. He doesn't care.
Well, he's
Kevin
still on the
Owens-
bracket.
No, yeah, no, and he was
From
backstage.
what
Like,
I've
yeah,
seen.
no, he's not leaving. He's gonna do his thing. He'll let it heal a little bit at a time, and it'll probably take longer to heal because he'll be in ring, but they'll probably. That's why, like, I don't know how long he'll be in the match if he gets fucked over by because he faces Austin Theory. So like that side of the bracket starts next for this upcoming Friday for SmackDown. And yeah, it's him versus Austin Theory, and then Mello versus Grayson Waller. But yeah, last Friday, SmackDown, Lashley and Karrion Kross had a pretty solid match, honestly, which I'm glad. But it's just funny because like Bobby Lashley is so fucking over. It's just there's so many people so over in WWE, and like there's like the heel gimmick is not working because the fans love you too much. And dude, they love fucking the whole stable too much, you know? So it's like, what can you do? And
yeah, WWE on WWE's Fox Twitter got in trouble. they posted a photo of a Lashley in the Street Profits and they put "them boys" as the caption.
Oh yeah,
And like everyone got mad at them because it's like the Briscoes thing.
Yeah, Mark Briscoe tweeted about that. And well, it's funny because then a day later, they AEW posted the thing for the Devil shirt that says "I am him."
I am him. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And
so
Melo's
Carmelo
thing.
Hayes posted on X. He X'd that kind of just like, yeah, I'll buy this because that's kind of his gimmick too. I am him. He's got the him gimmick, so it was cool. I like a little
does he have a
fun
trademark?
cross heat. Yeah, the heat between the companies is great. Like I don't. It helps both
Keeps it fun.
companies, honestly. Let the heat, and it makes the competition heavier. Like that's like WWE doing US tournament. It's just like, all right, AEW, the Continental Classic has been fucking awesome. So it's like, all right, make your tournament bang. But yeah, I would have to say that, Lashley probably beats Escobar next Friday. I mean, they're pushing Escobar heavy, but because he beat Dragon Lee, but 3 times in a row. That's why, like,
Jeez.
That's why I was like at deadline, and like because Wesley is injured now for a while, the back injury.
He was like 8 to 12 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a long time. It's a pretty serious injury and surgery he has to get. But that's why I was just like, all right, Dragon Lee is definitely going to beat Dom for the title, because I was like, I don't see, because he's been, they're pushing him in their own way too, because he is great. Like his in-ring shit is fucking awesome, and I loved him before he came to WWE. That's why I was so pumped. That we got at least one of the badass bros,
one of the Roosh brothers.
Yeah, the Roosh
I don't know.
brothers.
I don't know what their last names are.
I don't know. The Rooshes.
What's the other one called?
Drilistico.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I used to mix up. I was like, wait, is Drilistico or Commander the brother?
But then they also they brought in Gravity, and I think that's
and Gravity too. Gravity's related to
El Hijo del Vikingo, I think.
No, I thought it was Bandito.
Oh, it's Bandito. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
dude, I
introduce
know.
like luchadors like every week, and they don't come back for like 3 weeks. You kind of just like, who's who?
Too many cooks, dude.
But Gravity fucking rules. That's all.
He does, dude. I can't wait for Bandito to come back too, because he fucking rules.
Dude, he was supposed to come back.
The luchas are so fucking good in AEW and ROH. It's unbelievable. Seeing them live, just like, yeah.
Dude, Gravity's
on TV is great, and then
so funny. He does the
people get so
entrance,
mad,
like the moonwalk, like the
Dude,
it's fucking hilarious.
They need to make a super group for sure, a super stable, and just fuck everything up. I love that they like have the AAA title and shit involved, and have a lot of good matches. I mean, Lucha Bros, I feel like they're kind of just at a kind of a standstill too.
I think Phoenix is hurt right now.
Yeah, he's been dealing kind of on and off with injuries for the past like year or so. I feel like I don't know exactly what the injury is, but
they had Penta teaming up with, was it Commander for a little bit the last few matches, or
Yeah,
was it someone
yeah.
else?
I think it was Commander, and then did
Yeah,
they
because
have
Penta's
them?
been or Phoenix has been out.
Yeah. So I don't for the U.S. tournament. I don't know who like. I mean, the big like thing they were teasing with Logan Paul beforehand was like Kevin Owens saying he wants to punch him out, and they were kind of teasing that. So like you're like, oh, maybe it's gonna be Kevin versus him, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I think you can
Yeah,
go a few different routes.
it's
Like
the
I feel
same
like
thing.
Lashley is not that
Yeah,
bad of an
it's the
idea
same
too.
thing. What you were saying with like Swerve and like having to pull an audible from like what the crowd wants. It's
Yeah,
like Lashley's so over, you might as well pull the trigger on him.
yeah. I
Because
I,
I
I
don't
would.
Yeah.
Kevin like as much as like I love Kevin Owens, he doesn't need the belt.
No, he does. I don't think he needs the belt to be
Like,
over and just do his
mhm,
thing. Like him and Sammy are the same in that respect.
mhm.
And yeah, I kind
And
of I
putting
kind of
putting the
wish
belt
that
on
they
Lashley
kept
right now
going
with the
with their
group.
tag titles
Mhm,
together because that I don't know that was some great shit.
mhm.
But
Yeah, putting the
yeah, I don't
belt
know who
on
Logan
Lashley
faces.
with a
What?
group, putting the belt on Lashley right now with like the Street Profits as a faction would be cool as shit.
Yeah, it would be cool as fuck. And I feel like the
Mhm.
Street Profits, because it puts the whole group over, and the Street
Yeah,
Profits are
exactly.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome, dude. Tez is like one of the best on the mic, one of the best in the ring. Like
Hmm.
they had so many chances. Like I guess he like to push him in more single stuff, and because I don't know how you don't like he is just
Hmm.
fucking next level
You just don't
and
want
wrestles a
Dawkins to get
lot, man.
lost in the like in the pack. You know what I mean? If they push Tez as a singles guy,
Yeah.
because to be fair,
Yeah,
Dawkins has been like putting in the work. Like he has been
no, he
getting
has.
into very good shape,
Yeah.
and
Well,
he
dude, a
puts
lot of
on
those
it.
matches that they were having with the Usos for the tag titles and stuff were fucking awesome. They
Hmm.
were they were really fucking good and because they at that time they were competing with like FTR and the shit that
Hmm.
them and the Briscoes were doing, which is next level. And then that and then also like the acclaimed. That's why I want to see the acclaimed just more like the acclaim versus Keith Lee and Swerve. Like that match was fucking awesome for the tag titles last
Yeah.
year
Hmm.
and so good. And like that's why it's just like they just
Yeah,
want to
that
use the
was.
acclaimed on the mics really, and I don't. And it's just like I need Big Cass and Ricky to. I mean, they're the tag champs, so let's fucking
Well,
get it.
that's I think that's what they're doing this Wednesday because they said Jericho and Kenny have like mic time, like a promo segment, and they're
Yeah,
like the number one contenders right now because they beat the Bucks at Full Gear. So I think that they're gonna do something with that soon.
they
I hope.
should because we need Ricky,
It
Mister
might
Ricky Starks,
well, it might have Ricky. It'd be cool. They have Ricky and Big Cass or Big Bill
Big Billy.
at a World's End, I guess, versus Jericho and Omega. And then
Yeah,
if
I
you
feel like
put
the
over,
Golden
you
Jets are
could
gonna win
put
the titles.
well, yeah, but you can also put Big Bill over. I mean, that's his hometown. I meant Long
Yeah,
Island's not his hometown, but the New York area is his hometown.
yeah.
And
He's gonna
AEW
be
likes
over
to
there.
reward people in their hometowns, so I could
Yeah,
see them keeping
Yeah.
on Ricky
yeah.
and
World's End's
Big
gonna be
Bill.
fucking crazy. Honestly,
Dude,
they're
the card looks really good so far. Like what
yeah,
like you can predict to be the card.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's
I
probably
just
gonna
wonder
be
what's gonna
yeah.
happen with MJF and Samoa Joe. Like, I mean, I know that like the
They
devil
gotta
better show his fucking
yeah, they
face at
gotta pull
World's
the
End, or
trigger
I'm
on the
gonna lose
devil
it.
thing. Exactly.
Yeah,
They have to. It's
because it's like the same thing that WWE ran into when they were doing the Uncle Howdy shit. It's like
Mhm.
they was just like they kept teasing. It's like, all right, just show us who fucking Uncle Howdy is.
Yeah,
Just show us boy
exactly.
Howdy, as LA Knight said.
Hmm.
Just show them who they are. You know what I mean? God forbid, but what can you
Yeah,
do?
I don't know. I just hope it's not bad.
I just hope that the devil and the crew isn't as obvious as they're making it seem. I hope that's all just tactics to swerve us and it's some wild shit. I really crossing my
I really hope
fingers.
they do swerve us, and I hope the devil is Prince Nana.
Dude,
Be
that
cool.
would yeah. I
Imagine
wish
if he
Prince
hit it like a
Nana
little one of
was
those.
one of the devil crew and like Yeah, he just starts doing the dance. Like that's how they start playing the music because he can't help himself when it
Mhm.
plays.
True.
Yeah,
So
that's how they find him out.
That's how
yeah,
that'd be the best reveal in wrestling.
yeah. They'd be like, it was not me, but I don't
Okay.
know. I have high hopes for World's End. And AEW's been having a lot of drama and shit going on since the amazing All In gigantic 80K
Mhm.
pay-per-view. So I think World's End, it has to slap. It has to hit heavy. The Ring of Honor pay-per-view has to fucking hit heavy because Ring of Honor is, yeah, they turned it into like, an AEW Dark this past year. So it's time to
Mhm.
fucking lift that shit up again
Yeah,
and get the show on the road. And
and maybe
yeah,
at World's End you could see your boy Ziggler coming back.
dude,
That'd be cool.
yeah, that was like probably the last topic we have to hop on
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Ziggler and
And Riddle are both returned to the ring
yeah,
during that.
dude, Riddle with Cruel. That I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
fly to Michigan. Like that's it.
Yeah. What is that match? It's Riddle versus Cruel versus who?
Tommy Vendetta.
Yeah. Which
It's I'm
is
just like why like Michigan and
hilarious.
Detroit and Michigan in general has some awesome shit going on too. We were talking about Massachusetts before, but I love to see it. We
Mhm.
need to get these wrestling colonies built. We must
Bring
take
back
over
the
the world.
territories. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The territory days are over. They're colonies now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm
There's
pumped for it.
zones.
But yeah, Ziggs, like he's definitely gonna go to AEW. I mean, his
I think
brother's
he
there.
wants to do a run with him,
Yeah, and
which is
they'll pay
cool.
him the best. But I
Mhm.
think he'll do like a cool little tour, and AEW is what's great about working there is you can basically work anywhere but WWE,
Mhm.
and you're good. Probably not XPW either, but
Well, he likes doing his stand up and stuff too. So
Yeah.
it's
yeah, the
probably
schedule's easier, you know.
He
I
just
think
book his shows wherever he's
yeah.
wrestling.
Where do you think where do you think he comes in?
was that what he was doing already with WWE?
I have no idea, dude. I
Where do you
don't know
think
where.
Ziggler comes in on the card? Do you think they put him in the main event scene?
No, I think they just. I think it's too crowded right now. I would just throw him with Rai Rai Nem Nem and have
Yeah.
them do a nice little run.
Yeah, have him
Yeah.
win the ROH tag titles,
Mhm.
so at least start out and
Just do
then
anything. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And we get a lot of Ziggler dream matches, like
mhm.
Ziggler versus Omega. I
Everyone's
mean, that
interested because it's like the first time Ziggler's out of the WWE system.
yeah.
Like he
No,
wasn't.
it's
He was
which is
yeah.
crazy.
He was never on the Indies. So
Yeah.
Yeah. He started as a Spirit Squad original, man. And everyone thought
Mikey.
Kenny Dykstra was the guy who was going to be pushed, but the whole time it was Ziggs.
Oh,
I
he
mean,
was
Zig would
making that
be, I
line.
wish he was the devil. That'd be cool, but didn't look like his butt.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Didn't
If
look
they
like a
all
Zig
take
butt to me.
they all take like their black clothing off and it's a Spirit Squad.
Yeah.
Like holy
Dude,
shit,
that would be fucking, yeah, that would be next
Mickey!
level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then,
Kenny Dykstra's
dude,
probably
the
not
big
got a lot
the
much
biggest
going on.
the
yeah,
biggest trick that devil ever pulled
pulled,
was
yeah.
Was
who's making you think he never existed, bro, or
Dude,
whatever the fuck it was.
I would love if it was the
You all
homies.
forgot
Like you
about the
had,
Spirit Squad.
yeah. Dude, I would love if it was the homies and it was Ziggler, Cardona, Johnny Dynamite, and
Mm. You need to get the Miz to get
the
released. So
Miz. I
he can
know we
join.
need the Miz over,
Yeah,
but the Miz is he's WWE for life, dude.
yeah.
So which makes
He's
sense.
he's the Marine.
Yeah, he is the
the
Marine.
Marine
Well,
7?
yeah,
Yeah.
3 through 7, I think. Right? Did he come in at 2? I think he came in at
I
3.
don't fucking
Ted
know.
DiBiase Jr. was in the Marine too, I believe.
I
Wasn't
thought that
Becky
he was
Lynch in
in
the
the
Marine
Marine. No,
at
no,
the
no, no.
last
Ted
one?
DiBiase was Marine 3, and I'm pretty sure Randy
Wasn't
Orton
two
was
Randy?
Marine 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
yeah.
was 2 because Randy did because wasn't there like a 12 rounds too also or whatever
Oh,
the
maybe he
fuck.
was 12 rounds. Yeah, that was Cena. But
I don't
No,
know
I know, but there was a
anymore.
sequel to that. I thought too that
I
I
feel
wasn't
think
Cena, it
like
I
was
think that was
someone
also
else.
Cena.
It was
12,
Cena in both
nah,
of them.
dude. 12 rounds 2 was Christian.
I'm looking it up.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Either way.
and then Moxley had his own movie, which
Oh,
I've seen
you're right.
scenes from,
It
and
was
like it
Randy Orton.
actually made me want to see it.
I saw it. The MMA movie,
Which wait, which movie?
the MMA one.
Is it an MMA movie?
Did it come out already? Are we thinking the same movie?
Yeah, it's an old. It's like a WWE movie. It came
Oh,
out
no,
in
no,
20.
no. I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah,
This
it's.
this this came
Hold on,
out
Jamie,
like
pull it up.
20. This came out in 2020. I'm talking about.
Yeah, 12 rounds 3. Lockdown is Dean Ambrose.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there
the
you go.
movie you saw with him. That was a classic. It was
Nope.
actually good.
Dude, Dean Ambrose was. I liked him as an actor. You know.
He did his
I would-
best work behind the camera.
Yeah, I would watch that.
Yeah.
That looks insane.
Yeah, no, like I need to watch the full movie, but I was just seeing scenes and I was like, wow, he's not too bad. They wouldn't.
And it's got this guy from fucking
they got-
Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, they got the Night at the Roxbury douche in it, which you can't see because
Yeah, you
it
can.
doesn't
Ready?
allow it.
Wait, we'll allow it.
Is there like a trick? Is there like
You
a?
gotta let it focus.
It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to. You don't want to see
Oh,
that
this
face.
guy.
Oh God,
Oh,
no.
I know that guy. I know that guy.
Yeah.
You know him. Come on, everyone
Yeah,
knows him.
he's friends with the Putabi brothers.
He's
He
from
ends up
Benchwarmers.
Butabi.
the Butabi. Yeah, I was gonna say Punjabi prison match.
Whoa, that would be cool if the Bollywood boys did like a Night at the Roxbury gimmick.
That would.
Anyway, do we have any more topics?
I think that. I think we touched it all, dude.
I think we've touched it
Yeah.
all and we've invaded.
Yep.
And then Corny's gonna touch all of you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just want to thank Cornet again for sponsoring us. You
yeah,
are
thank you.
the
Yeah.
man, dude.
Do not forget the discount code. It was bananas invasion angle. Something
Yeah,
like that.
banana invasion angle. There's a couple. There's you have to,
Banana.
yeah.
It's a voice.
there's
It's a voice
hyphens.
activation code. So.
Yeah, you gotta say it in banana invasion angle, and then you get it off. Speaking of getting off, yeah, I got my Cornet signed tennis racket, so yeah, might have to take a seat
Alright.
later.
and with that, I'll say
And with that, we thank you.
talk is invasion angle, baby.
Welcome to hell. Boobies.
Okay.
Play the music. Invasion angle.